whatever is happening or soon will happen, this storm is transformational and supportive of growth. It clears away cobwebs. This is also confirmation that you've been praying for help. Your prayers are being heard. And the universe is responding to you. The owl is coming up a lot for me too. Me too lately a lot, actually. That's another point of alignment. I was just talking about owls this morning, and I saw one on Saturday night, and we were talking about it in the circle that morning. And I was like, I haven't seen an owl in person, in the flesh, for like freaking a long time. I was like, wow. Tigers coming up, that's interesting. Do you know what the time, and when was the first original thought? Because I already know where mine was. Yes, some of that is messages from the universe, whatever, especially if you've already applied a personal meaning, but I already know that was all me. I mean, I started the morning, that morning, and one of the girls was talking about owls. It wasn't even me. It wasn't in my energy, but it influenced my energy to my attention being brought along the subject of owls. And now, ever since, owls have popped in and out, right? Why is that happening? What does it mean? It means I'm creating that. It means it's repetition, alignment, right? Always a sign to start doing things consciously and purposely, because if you can do that, why aren't you doing some other things? Why aren't you creating more things consciously, instead of it just thinking it just keeps happening to you? See flower, an owl fly the other day and saying haven't seen one in forever. How funny is that, Kelly? And now you probably see more and more and more and more. What was the not sure, sorry, in regards to, Jessie? You can re-put your name down now if you do want one. Have we done Jessie yet? No, we haven't. Tyler. Oh, you're not meant to be there, so go back to your deck over there. You're so welcome. If you haven't had a card yet, I can't remember if I already did one for you or not, Jasmine. Let me do that. Right. Do you feel like there's someone around you right now that has a little bit of power about you, power over you, or is being a little bit toxic in a sense, Tyler? That feels, it's funny because that feels more like you. Let me know. If the answer is no, that's okay, because I have a theory. But does that resonate? Do you feel, yeah. It feels like, that feels more like you than that. I'm going to go with my feeling. Because it's never usually wrong. Alright, new birth guarded visually. I'll never know how to say that. This is about guarding new life, okay? Something that does need to be tended to closely or more in privacy, okay? There is fresh new life emerging, okay? This new life is in need of your attention and your care. It can be a new relationship that needs tending. It can be a new person, new idea, new path, because it's going to hold purpose for you. It might be something in you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, a new way of being that you need to tend to until it becomes more natural for you to embody. Drawing either of those cards alerts you to the fact that the idea or whatever it is that you're currently nurturing or soon will be is of great importance. Why do I get a feeling this has got something to do? Did you do a 12-month as well? You must pay attention to the new life emerging within you, or you will soon sense. You must not be careless and think it doesn't matter. It matters greatly. Being careless now is akin to killing off the idea before it has a chance to grow strong enough to withhold criticism, jealousy, sabotage by dark consciousness in others or yourself. We don't have to be frightened of destructive energy. It exists as part of nature. We do have to be staying centered, okay? You'll not always need to cloak that which is young. Soon enough it can stand up for itself, but for now your vigilance and care is required. Let me know if that makes sense, because that feels like for some reason it feels like it's also referencing to something that might have come up in your tea leaf. And I'm pretty sure we did do a tea leaf for you. Yeah, there was something in that, I don't know what I said in that 12-month reading, but there was something that we discussed that it feels like that's referencing to. Feels like that came up in the 12 months. There's something new, a big change coming. Yeah, it was about me and my partner reconnecting after some space, yeah. And I have a feeling as well that with the Unseelie Queen too, would it be correct to say that there are a few people in your circle or in their circle that might have differing opinions on whether that's a good thing, you guys reconnecting or not? They might have a bit of judgment and a bit of gossip around it, or might judge decisions with that. Because that's why it feels like something needs to be cloaked and to be kept private initially until it has enough strength to stand up for itself. Yeah, it does get a feeling like that outside interference is a reason why it needs to be cloaked. Because I see Unseelie Queen too, which is feeling like there's power over you, which then also influences you, you know what I mean? So listening to such things that don't make you feel good can also influence your fears, trigger your fears, your mindset, your worries, things of that nature. So just, yeah, be mindful of what you're receiving in terms of that energy and influence. Alright, anyone else can let me know now if you want one. I think I'm going to make a coffee because I'm hungry and there's nothing I really want to snack on. So coffee will do. I wish I bought chocolates. I love grapes.